end of this session, you should be able to subtract polynomials. Let's start. In subtracting your polynomials, we have also rules to follow like your addition. To subtract a polynomial from another polynomial, change the sign of the subtrahend and proceed to addition. Keep in mind that in adding polynomials, you can only add those that are similar or like terms. That is A minus B. Your A is your minuend and B is subtrahend. If you are going to subtract polynomials, we need to copy your minuend and change your subtraction into addition and take the opposite of your subtrahend. Our subtrahend is B, so the opposite of that is negative B. Let's consider some example. Letter A. The given polynomial is the quantity of 5x plus 4 minus the quantity of 7x plus 3. In subtracting polynomials, the first thing that you're going to do is to copy the minuend and change your subtraction into addition and take the opposite of your subtrahend. Our subtrahend is 7x plus 3. The opposite of 7x is negative 7x. The opposite of positive 3 is negative 3. Then, combine like terms. 5x and negative 7x are similar, so we can combine them as 5x minus 7x plus 4 and negative 3 are also similar, so we can write that as 4 minus 3. Simplify the expression 5x minus 7x. Simplify the numerical coefficient, which is 5 minus 7, and copy the literal coefficient, which is x, plus 4 minus 3 is 1. Simplify it. 5 minus 7 is negative 2. Copy your literal coefficient, which is x, plus 1. Let's proceed to example letter B. The given polynomial is the quantity of 9x plus 3 minus the quantity of negative 4x plus 5. So, our minuend is the quantity of 9x plus 3 and our subtrahend is negative 4x plus 5. The rule says, copy the minuend, which is 9x plus 3, change the subtraction into addition, and take the opposite of the subtrahend. Our subtrahend is negative 4x plus 5, and the opposite of negative 4x is positive 4x. The opposite of positive 5 is negative 5. Then after that, combine similar terms. 9x and 4x are similar, so we can combine that as 9x plus 4x. And also, positive 3 and negative 5 are similar, so we can write that as 3 minus 5. Then simplify 9x plus 4x. Of course, you're going to add the numerical coefficient together, that is 9 plus 4, and copy the literal coefficient, which is x. Then here we have 3 minus 5 is negative 2 times the positive here, it will give you negative 2. Then simplify 9 plus 4 is 13. Copy the literal coefficient, which is x, minus 2. Therefore, the difference is 13x minus 2. Let's consider example letter C. The given polynomial is the quantity of 6x squared minus 4x plus 8 minus the quantity of 3x squared minus x minus 5. So, in subtracting your polynomials, you must consider the rules. The rule says you copy your subtrahend, which is equal to 6x squared minus 4x plus 8, and change your subtraction into addition and take the opposite of your subtrahend. Our subtrahend is 3x squared minus x minus 5. So the opposite of 3x squared is negative 3x squared. The opposite of negative x is positive x. The opposite of negative 5 is positive 5. Then, combine similar terms. 6x squared and negative 3x squared are similar, so we can write that as 6x squared minus 3x squared. Plus, we have also negative 4x and positive x are similar, so we can write that as negative 4x plus x. And we have also 8 and 5 are similar, so we are going to write that as 8 plus 5. Then after that, you are now ready to simplify. We have your 6x squared minus 3x squared. So subtract the numerical coefficient and copy the literal coefficient. That is 6 minus 3. And copy the literal coefficient, which is x squared. Plus, we have your negative 4x plus x. You are going to add the numerical coefficient together and copy the literal coefficient together. That is negative 4 plus 1. If there is no numerical coefficient, it's understood that the numerical coefficient of that variable is equal to 1. Plus 8 plus 5 is equal to 13. Then simplify. 6 minus 3 is 3. Copy the literal coefficient, which is x squared, and here negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3 times positive is negative 3, and copy the literal coefficient, which is x, plus 13. Therefore, the difference of the quantity 6x squared minus 4x plus 8 minus the quantity of 3x squared minus x minus 5 is 3x squared minus 3x plus 13. Let's try to solve example letter C using the vertical approach. The given polynomial is the quantity of 6x squared minus 4x plus 8 minus the quantity of 3x squared minus x minus 5. So, align the polynomial by similar terms. So that is 6x squared minus 4x plus 8 minus 3x squared minus x minus 5. Then, the rule says, the first step is copy your minuend. The minuend is 6x squared minus 4x plus 8. Then, change your subtraction into addition. Then, take the opposite of the subtrahend. Our subtrahend is 3x squared minus x minus 5. So, the opposite of 3x squared is negative 3x squared. The opposite of negative x is positive x. And the opposite of negative 5 is positive 5. Then, combine. We have 6 plus negative 3 is positive 3. And copy the literal coefficient, which is x squared. Next, negative 4x plus x. Since we do not have a numerical coefficient here, it is understood 1. Without the numerical coefficient of a variable, it is 1. So, we have negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. And copy the literal coefficient, which is x. And 8 plus 5, that is positive 13. Let us consider example letter D. The given polynomial is the quantity 8x cubed minus 2x squared plus 2x minus 2 minus the quantity of 3x squared plus 4x plus 7. The first step is copy the minuend. The minuend is 8x cubed minus 2x squared plus 2x minus 2. The second step is change your subtraction into addition. And the third step, take the opposite of the subtrahend. The opposite of 3x squared is negative 3x squared. The opposite of positive 4x is negative 4x. The opposite of positive 7 is negative 7. And combine similar terms. Since we do not have similar with 8x cubed, we just simply copy. That is 8x cubed plus negative 2x squared and negative 3x squared are similar, so we can combine that as negative 2x squared minus 3x squared plus 2x and negative 4x are similar, so we can combine that. We can write that as 2x minus 4x plus we have negative 2 and negative 7 are similar, so we can combine that. We can write that as negative 2 minus 7. Simplify it further, we have 8x cubed plus, in simplifying negative 2x squared minus 3x squared, simplify the numerical coefficient together and copy the literal coefficient. That is negative 2 minus 3 and copy the literal coefficient, which is x squared. Plus, we have 2x minus 4x. Simplify the numerical coefficient, that is 2 minus 4 and copy the literal coefficient, which is x. And here we have negative 2 minus 7, that is equivalent to negative 9 times the positive here, it will give you negative 9. Simplify, copy 8x cubed, then we have here negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5 times positive is negative 5, and copy the literal coefficient, which is x squared. And we have here 2 minus 4 is negative 2 times positive is negative 2, and copy the literal coefficient, which is x minus 9. Therefore, the difference of 8x cubed minus 2x squared plus 2x minus 2 minus the quantity of 3x squared plus 4x plus 7 is 8x cubed minus 5x squared minus 2x minus 9. Let's consider example number 2. Subtract 6x squared minus 5x minus 2 from 4x squared minus 2x. Subtract 6x squared minus 5x minus 2 from 4x squared minus 2x means the quantity 4x squared minus 2x minus the quantity of 6x squared minus 5x minus 2. In subtracting polynomials, first copy the minuend. The minuend is 4x squared minus 2x. And change your subtraction into addition and take the opposite of the subtrahend. The opposite of 6x squared is negative 6x squared. The opposite of negative 5x is positive 5x. The opposite of negative 2 is positive 2. And combine the similar terms. 4x squared and negative 6x squared are similar, so we can write that as the quantity 4x squared minus 6x squared plus negative 2x and 5x are also similar, so we can write that as negative 2x plus 5x. Since we do not have a term that is similar to 2, then we are just simply going to copy. Then 4x squared minus 6x squared, combine the numerical coefficient together, that is 4 minus 6, and copy the literal coefficient, which is x squared, plus negative 2x plus 5x, combine the numerical coefficient together, that is negative 2 plus 5, and copy the literal coefficient, which is x, plus 2. Then simplify. 4 minus 6 is negative 2. Copy the literal coefficient, which is x squared. Then negative 2 plus 5 is positive 3. And copy the literal coefficient, which is x, plus 2. Therefore, the difference is negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 2. Let's try to solve example number 2 by using vertical approach. Align the polynomial by similar terms. We have 4x squared minus 2x minus 6x squared minus 5x minus 2. The rule says, first step is copy your minuend. The minuend is 4x squared minus 2x. Then, change your subtraction into addition and take the opposite of the subtrahend. The opposite of 6x squared is negative 6x squared. The opposite of negative 5x is 5x. The opposite of negative 2 is positive 2. Then, combine. Negative 4 plus negative 6 is negative 2. Copy your literal coefficient, which is x squared. Negative 2 plus 5 is positive 3. Copy the literal coefficient, which is x. Bring down positive 2.